I know that I've lost at least one size in my clothing. People are starting to notice. That's definitely the best part.
My energy level's up, and I'm excited about getting in here to work out.
Local 6 has been following John McGivern and Emily Edwards for about a month now. They're part of Lake Mary Healthy Living Magazine's Weight Loss Challenge. And as you've just heard, their life is already changing for the better. But one of the things they both struggle with, and something which I think we can all identify with, emotional eating.
Tonight, Bridget Ellison shows us how we all can recognize and stop these negative eating habits.
Ever made room for dessert even though you're full, or dive into a pint of ice cream when you're feeling down? If this sounds familiar, you might be one of the 9 million Americans who admit to being emotional eaters. They say no pain, no gain. But what no one ever mentions,
I feel like they're gonna slip,
is losing can hurt just as much.
Yep, you should be shaking.
John McGivern and Emily Edwards are learning the only way to change their bodies
There we go.
is to change their habits.
And slowly bring them down.
Both say they found happiness
Stay there.
in high calories.
And you emotionally just go for a bag of chips or the cookies or something like that.
If I was having a bad day, I'd go to the store and buy chips and French onion dip and tortillas and cheese dip.
They're certainly not alone. Nutritionist Tara Gaitis says most people who struggle with overeating have some connection to food and emotion. She says the first step to breaking the cycle is to understand the difference between physical hunger and emotional hunger.
So what I like to do is the apple test, where if you ask yourself, would I eat an apple right now? If you would, you're physically hungry. If you wouldn't, you probably are emotionally hungry because an apple doesn't really sound appealing to you, but that chocolate bar does.
Once you've recognized the problem, identify your triggers. Which situations make you reach for food? Find other ways to feed your feelings. This can be as easy as calling a friend or having a hobby. Support yourself with a healthy lifestyle. John and Emily are better able to handle setbacks when they're physically strong, well-rested, and relaxed.
Food isn't going to solve your problems. Food is actually going to contribute to the problems because now you're going to feel worse physically and emotionally after binging on that certain food.
It's just getting past it in your mind. And once you can do that, it's a little bit easier every day.
The proof's in the pudding, it's coming off.
And if you'd like to learn a little more about dealing with emotional eating, we've included an extended version of the interview with registered dietitian Tara Gaitis on the top stories section of our website, clickorlando.com.
I'm happy for those people getting in the gym and working out,
I know,
figuring
me too.
things out.
Keeping a diary really helps too.
Yeah.
If you really kind of address why you're eating, what you're eating, and what you're feeling at the time, I think that really does help. All right, here's what we're working on for tomorrow night at 11. Battling frizzy hair in the humidity is a nightmare for women.